All righty. Let's see. Am I live on Facebook? I should be, but all righty. Yeah. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Awesome. Okay. First time I've done a simulcast on Facebook Live and Instagram. In fact, this is the first time I've done an Instagram Live. So we'll see how it goes. Fortunately, I believe I have things a little more set up than I have on my last few the Facebook Lives that I did on Monday, which were a little off. Although a couple of the things have gone a little wonky just now. Those of you on Facebook can see that I'm in my sterile bunker. If you're on, the effect's not there. So we'll just get rid of that and go to the normal view. And let me. I just want to get this set up so that I can see the comments that are coming in. Awesome. So thank you all for joining me for International Happiness Day. I know it seems kind of hard to imagine feeling happy at this particular point in time, given all the stuff that's going on. I know that my daughter's going nuts not being able to see her boyfriend because we moved her out of college like so many other people. So many of you many of you who might have taken advantage of my empty nesters video might find yourself now in a full nest again, which takes a whole other level of tapping. Hey, just a reminder, if you are tapping, hand sanitizer, wash your hands. Again, I've washed my hands. I am in a clean environment. However, if you, for any reason, are not able to have your hands really clean, you can be tapping collarbone, under the arm, all those different places that are not on the face. And keep yourself safe that way. Please, please, please keep yourself safe. Do the best you can to keep yourself healthy, and we'll make the most of this. And in fact, go ahead and be tapping right now. You may have heard me say that I recommend tapping on a daily basis. To me, it's energy hygiene. Just like we bathe on a daily basis, brush our teeth on a daily basis, I believe we would benefit from, I'm not going to say should, because I don't believe in shoulding on people, but I encourage you to tap on a daily basis to clear out stress, particularly right now, because lowering stress is one of the best ways to boost your immune system. So let's do that. I was trying to think of some things that would relate to everybody, tapping rounds that everyone is dealing with. So one of the first ones is, even though I'm so sick of the word unprecedented, my wife and I were talking about that earlier. We're thinking of the line from Princess Bride, inconceivable. You keep using this word. I don't think it means what you think it means. Yes, I know, but I'm tired of hearing the word unprecedented. Yes, you're tuning in for some dad jokes. Anyhow, I really appreciate you guys all joining me. And I know that for many of you, you are not able to go to work or do a lot of things that you would normally be doing, out socializing, stuff like that. So, a lot of you might be here because you've got nothing better to do at the moment other than maybe binge watching on Netflix or Hulu or whatever. So, but still, there's a lot of other places, a lot of other things you could be doing, and I appreciate you taking this time to do something that I really believe is so healthy for you. And because everything's energy and we're all connected, the um, the tapping that we do to clear out our stress is beneficial for the collective whole. And hopefully, you are sharing tapping with others. Just imagine if we got everyone around the world during this global event to uh, to be clearing their stress. We'd probably see more toilet paper on the shelves. um, there's a lot of people out there making the most of the situation, doing beautiful things, and a lot of people are uh, stressing. Don't worry, be happy. And I was thinking of doing the tagline, don't worry, be tappy. As I said, dad jokes. That's why you should be tapping right now, be clearing out, even though the jokes don't get any better than this. So, all right, I've given folks enough time to get on the line. So let's go ahead and really get started. So take a deep breath, close your eyes, and let it go. Now, just breathing comfortably with your eyes closed, go ahead and feel your feet on the floor or whatever part of you is connected to something. Allow yourself to feel that connection. Allow yourself to feel centered and grounded, allowing yourself to be right here, right now, as present as possible, so as to receive maximum benefit from this hour or more. We'll see how it goes. This time that we have together right now. And just allow yourself on this International Day of Happiness to get in touch with how happy you feel that you can be right now. 10 being ecstatic. And don't judge yourself harshly if the number's lower than you'd like, just allowing yourself to be aware of where you are at. And notice what thoughts, beliefs, and memories come up as to why you couldn't or shouldn't. Now, obviously, some of those are going to be much more clear and much more immediate. Part of you might be saying, have you turned on the news? However, there are always harsh things going on somewhere in the world, and yet somehow we manage to allow ourselves to be happy at different times. So giving yourself permission to just see what at the moment tells me that I can't be happy. Notice where in your body you might feel that. Notice on a scale of 0 to 10 how strong it feels. Just allowing yourself to be aware of what's going on in there. Take another deep breath, open your eyes. And again, if your hands are clean, tap along where I tap. Otherwise, just tap in collarbone point or under the arm, maybe the top of the head. Um, even though I'm limiting my happiness, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I'm limiting my happiness, I choose to love and honor myself. Even though I'm limiting my happiness, and part of me is saying, it's not me limiting my happiness. It's the coronavirus. It's the government that has me in lockdown. it's the news, and I choose to be open to the possibility that I have a little more control than that. And even though I'm limiting my happiness, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And maybe anyone else involved in this. So they're doing the best they can. And I choose to be free. All the ways that I limit my happiness. All the ways that I limit my happiness. Part of me says, I don't care if it's the International Day of Happiness. There's no way on earth I could be happy right now. And I shouldn't be happy. There's a crisis going on. Everything's chaos. I'm all out of Purell. I'm down to my last few rolls of toilet paper. How on earth could I possibly be happy? And I have to practice social distancing. Except that right now, I'm participating in a group activity. With at least a couple hundred people right now. And I choose to feel that connection. I choose to feel connected right now. And maybe that can allow a little bit of happiness. At this moment, right now, me and several hundred of my closest friends are doing what we can to feel better, to lower the collective stress, and to make the world a better place. Because as I allow myself to clear my stress, as I allow myself to tap through my fears, I allow myself to think more clearly. And I can figure out things that I can do to make the world a better place. To make the world a happier place. I have some time at the moment to think about what I can do to make the world a better place. For myself and others. And there are definitely things going on that are limiting my happiness. I may be out of work at the moment, or my work may have gotten crazier. There are a lot of things overwhelming me. And there may be things that I'm missing out on. And it's just not fair. The situation is so unfair. I might feel deprived, and I might be able to go on the news and in other situations that are much worse than mine. And still I feel deprived. Not because I'm bad or stupid, but because I've been programmed to expect certain things. And things are different now. And I'm honoring my feelings. I'm honoring my feelings and I'm processing them, allowing myself to move through the discomfort, to feel as good as possible. I could find reasons to be happy, and I could choose to be unreasonably happy, because that would be really good for me. It would be good for my immune system, and it would be good for others around me. And maybe part of me says, I am too bored to be happy. All these feelings of boredom. And I choose to clear that. As long as I have internet access, and I have books, and I have a mind, there's no excuse for being bored. That's just something to distract myself. When I'm feeling bored, that's because I'm resisting something. There's something I'm afraid of doing. And I'm clearing that resistance. I'm clearing that fear. There are all kinds of problems that I could help solve. Clearing whatever's stopping me. Allowing myself to find ways to be useful. And since everything is energy, and we are all connected, I'm being useful by tapping away stress right now. And I'm allowing that to make me happier in body, mind, and spirit. And take a deep breath. And close your eyes, take a deep breath, and check in with yourself and see how you're doing inside. And let me know what other things are coming up. A little easier for me to read the comments on Facebook because they're bigger on my screen. I have Instagram on my phone up here, and so it's very tiny. But trying to see what folks are saying. It's going by so fast while I'm tapping that I'll have to go back and look at it later. for all the lovely comments. I have the best job in the world. um, so one of the other things that, oh, here's one. Healthcare workers. Yeah. So everyone go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And just allow yourself to be aware of whatever level of panic you're feeling. And also maybe tuning in to the panic that you're aware of other people feeling. And it may be those very brave people that are still working, particularly in healthcare, but also in stores, in law enforcement, in, I mean, all kinds of. One of my best friends works for EDD, the unemployment office, and it has just gone nuts there. So allow yourself to be aware of whatever panic you're feeling, or, because we can do surrogate tapping, we can help for others. Um, Allow yourself to be aware of any panic that you sense in other people, particularly people you know, but also just the public at large, or people in different parts of the world. And notice where you feel that in your body. Notice on a scale of 0 to 10 how strong it feels. And open your eyes. Even though I feel all this panic, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I feel all this panic, I choose to love and honor myself. Even though I feel all this panic, some of it's mine, some of it I'm picking up from other people, and some of it I just imagine that other people are feeling. And even though I feel all this panic, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself and all these other people, sending them positive energy too. All this panic, all this panic, all this fear, all this fear of the unknown. There's so much uncertainty, things changing from day to day. And people keep saying, this is the new normal. And I choose to clear that nonsense. This is not the new normal. This is a temporary normal. I can handle it without getting used to it. And I choose to have faith that I will handle it. And that's where most of my panic comes from. The fear that I won't be able to handle it. All this fear that I can't handle this. And all this fear for other people who don't think that they can handle it. and all the people that I don't think can handle it. I may be afraid for a lot of people who I don't think can handle this. And I choose to have more faith in myself. I choose to have more faith in humanity. Panic is causing some people to do some bad things. And that scares me. And there are also a lot of people out there rising to the occasion. The situation can bring out the worst in some people, and it can bring out the best in some people. I choose to be the latter. And I love and appreciate those parts of me that might be feeling a lot of fear and panic, because that's what I'm programmed to do. I've been taught that that's how I'll survive. There are certain situations where panic can help me do things like run from something that's threatening. That doesn't really work right now. So the panic that I might be feeling isn't serving me. I love and appreciate those parts of me that are trying to do the right thing. And I'm allowing myself to relax and figure out the best thing that I can do. All this fear that I might get sick, and with all that's going on, I can argue that that's a reasonable fear. It's just not a helpful one. I choose to have a robust immune system. So I'm clearing stress and panic. I'm clearing fear. I don't need fear to help me make good choices now. I can social distance panicking. I can wash my hands without having to be afraid first. I can make really good choices without the help of fear. All I need to do is acknowledge what's going on and make the next right choice. And I'm allowing myself to relax. And as I do so, I'm sending calming energy to other people out there. All those people putting themselves in harm's way so as to take care of the rest of us. Not only am I allowing myself to calm down and send them calming energy, I'm allowing myself to do what I can to make their jobs easier. A lot of people out there right now don't want to feel restricted, and they're putting themselves in harm's way and putting other people in harm's way, which makes things difficult for a lot of other people. I'm not going to do that. I'm doing what I can to help. And sometimes that just means staying home. And I'm clearing the fear. I'm clearing the panic. Mine and other people's. Helping all of us relax in body, mind, and spirit. And take a deep breath. Actually, I want to add one other thing I wanted to add in there. So, all this panic about money, all this panic about money. I might have a lot of financial fear right now. And I know a lot of other people do too. And I choose to calm that fear. Even though there are financial difficulties right now. Stock market's taken a huge hit. And it's been worse. And it'll come back. And maybe I'm struggling financially right now. Maybe my work has taken a big hit. And I know that's happened to a lot of other people. And I'm fearful for them too. And I choose to move through this fear. Fear's not going to help me make better choices. And now is a really good time for better choices. I'm looking for the best choices I can make for myself and others. What can I do to take care of my financial situation? What can I do to help other people? Maybe there are ways I can support other businesses. And maybe it's just a matter of calming myself down. So that I can send them positive energy. I choose to be strong for others. I don't have to sacrifice myself for that. Because I'm practicing good self-care. I got to put the oxygen mask on my own face first. And then allowing myself to feel as good as possible. So I can be as helpful as possible. And I can still look around the world and see that it is still an abundant planet. And it may be difficult right now. and I may be aware of loss right now, but there's more where that abundance came from. I choose to have faith, clearing whatever is blocking my faith right now, clearing whatever is limiting my faith right now. There's still faith underneath there. And I'm allowing myself to tap into that. Feeling it in body, mind, and spirit. And take a deep breath. All right, so close your eyes, check in, and see what's going on in there. And hopefully you guys have some water. Hydrate. Keep yourself hydrated. That's also very good for your immune system. It's a good thing to do when you're doing energy work like this. So, what else? What else is coming up for folks? Thank you for all the nice comments. Thank you, Elena. He does. Very much so. I hope the one about your parents is, yeah. Well, so I have hopefully you guys have seen the playlist that I did called Tapping Through a Crisis. And you can find that at tappinghelps.com. So you can find it on YouTube if you go into playlists, but also if you go to tappinghelps.com, there's a link right there to that playlist. And in there are just a whole bunch of my older videos that that I think might be related, and then also some newer videos that I've done, like boosting your immune system. But one that I should probably put in there is family driving you crazy. We're, like I said earlier, my daughter's back from college, and yeah, there's a lot of places we want to gather right now, but it's not a. We need to make good choices, and we can gather online like this. We don't have to gather in particular places where we're too close together and increasing risk. So that's what's so great about where the internet can be a real blessing right now is this chance to connect with others without risk. So, but yeah, that even though my family is driving me nuts right now, there's something up here. Um, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and say, I choose to feel love. So I started by talking about happiness, but perhaps even more key is feeling love. Open your eyes, take a deep breath. Um, so, in terms of the question came up about receiving Eucharist, uh, God can deliver in not necessarily physical ways. So, allow yourself to know that you can receive that in a spiritual, non-physical way right now. Just, I mean, I'm not saying uh, I'm not a religious expert, but I take that on right now and allow yourself to say, okay, God can give me what I need without me having to put myself at others at risk. You know, um, okay. I choose to be love, and I choose to love and honor myself. I choose to feel love, and I choose to love and accept myself. I choose to feel love. I choose to be love. And I choose to clear whatever gets in the way of that. I choose to feel love. I choose to be love. I choose to remember that underneath everything, love is my true essence. So I'm just tapping away what isn't love. So I can rediscover the love that I am. So I'm tapping away the panic, clearing sadness, clearing anger and resentment. I might have a right to feel those things, especially with some of the stuff that people are doing right now. But I can't heal the world with anger. So I choose to clear what I can to get back to love. I choose to be love. And I'm releasing everything that gets in the way of that. All this fear, all this fear of going out, all this fear of having to go out and get stuff. I don't need fear to make me smart. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to make really good choices along the way. And I choose to feel love as I do these things. When I do have to go out to get stuff, I choose to radiate love. Radiating love to those other people who are scared, radiating love and gratitude to those people still working to serve us, along with feeling love. I choose to feel a lot of gratitude. And I'm clearing whatever gets in the way of that. In spite of everything, there's still a lot to be grateful for. And it feels really good to feel grateful. Sometimes gratitude feels like an obligation. I know I should be thankful. Clearing it as an obligation and just giving myself permission to actually feel it. I can be grateful to myself right in this moment for taking time for self-care. There are a lot of people out there right now doing things that I can be grateful for. Especially those people working in healthcare. And so many other service industries. And manufacturing. There are a lot of people doing a lot of great things right now. And I choose to feel grateful. And I choose to feel love. Moving through any anger towards people in authority positions. I don't like being in lockdown. I don't like being controlled. I'd rather feel love. Clearing this need to be upset. Not so that I'll just allow myself to be controlled, but so that I can think more clearly and make the best choices I can. When I'm feeling love, when I'm feeling peace, when I'm feeling gratitude, I can think more clearly and I can make the best choices. I can't get upset enough to make other people do things differently. Because God knows I've tried. It doesn't usually work. So I choose to feel love. And that's an inside job. I don't need anyone else to do anything. I don't need anyone else to stop doing anything. My most loving self is already inside. And I'm just clearing away what doesn't belong. I'm worthy and deserving of that love. And so are other people. Even though they might not be behaving in that way, I choose to love them anyway. Not loving them isn't changing them. I choose to be open to the possibility that I could feel so much love that that could create positive change. I'm allowing myself to be the change I wish to see in the world. And I'd like to see a lot more love out there. So I choose to be love. Clearing whatever gets in the way. Releasing what is not love. Releasing that stuff at a cellular level. Releasing it all the way back through my past. All the way back through my childhood. Back as far as I might need to go. Clearing all those needs to resist love. Thinking that it was necessary. Clearing all those misunderstandings. Clearing all the confusion. I choose to clear any fear that if I clear all this stuff to be love, that I'll lose all common sense and just do stupid stuff. I can be love and still make really good choices. I can be love and take care of myself. Clearing the fear. Clearing it from every fiber of my being. Allowing myself to be free to be love. And then I can share that with others. And how awesome would that be? I choose to know it would be pretty darn awesome. Now we're going to stay on each point a little bit longer doing the BSFF version of tapping. So I'm now releasing all of the sadness and trauma in all of the roots and the deepest cause of all this stuff that isn't love. Side of the eye. I'm now releasing all of the anger and resentment in all of the roots and the deepest cause of all this stuff that isn't love. Under the eye, I'm now releasing all of the fears and doubts in all of the roots and the deepest cause of all of this stuff that doesn't feel like love. I'm now releasing all of the embarrassment and humiliation in all of the roots and the deepest cause of all of this stuff that doesn't feel like love. I'm now releasing all of the shame and guilt in all of the roots and the deepest cause of all of this stuff that doesn't feel like love. I'm now releasing any remaining fears in all of the roots and the deepest cause of all this stuff that isn't love. I'm now releasing all the loneliness and low self-esteem in all of the roots and the deepest cause of all this stuff that isn't love. Clearing all the pain, clearing that all the way back through my past, allowing myself to heal, allowing myself to heal at an atomic level, healing physically and emotionally, so that I feel as strong and healthy as possible, so that I feel as loving as possible, so that I can share that with the world. Allowing myself to feel love in body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. All right, apparently, well, close your eyes, take a deep breath. Just allow yourself to process that. So apparently Instagram lives are only 1 hour long, and that is going to stop in a moment. On Monday, on the Facebook Lives I closed out with some guided imagery. I'm going to still do that. So if you're on Instagram and want to do the guided imagery, jump over to Facebook, facebook.com/tap with Brad. So thank you to all of you who joined me on Instagram. Kind of cool to do a simulcast. First time doing an Instagram live. Really appreciate all of the comments and sharing the things that have been going on Instagram. And so that will close, and then we will do the guided imagery here on Facebook for those of you who can hang around. And if not, yes, this will be replayed. As soon as this is done, it will be available for replay on Facebook. I don't know how that works on Instagram, but yeah, on Facebook, it'll still be here. And then I will also upload that to my YouTube channel. So you can find it all over the place. All right. So for those of you still joining me on Facebook, go ahead and get yourselves comfortable. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and hold it. And let it go. Another deep breath in and hold it. And let it go. A third deep breath in and hold it. And let it go. Now, just breathing comfortably with your eyes closed. Breathing comfortably, and just imagine that with each breath you take in, you breathe in relaxation and positive energy. Go ahead and imagine a healing light of whatever color you like surrounding your body so that with each breath you take in, your lungs comfortably draw in that healing light, allowing it to flow through every muscle, nerve, fiber, tissue, cell, and atom of your body. Imagine a healing shower flowing down, crystal clear water that's a perfect temperature as it flows over the top of your head, soothing and relaxing your scalp, washing away fear, doubt, anxiety, washing away anger, sadness, guilt, shame, washing away pain, frustration, disappointment, embarrassment, washing these away to reveal the light that you truly are. This unique expression of divine light and love. Allowing more and more of that light to be revealed as that healing shower flows over your forehead, relaxing the muscles in your face, flowing down over the back of your head, your neck, your shoulders, washing away tension, leaving your shoulders calm, comfortable, and relaxed. That healing shower flowing down your arms, all the way down over your fingertips, down over your chest and your stomach, soothing and relaxing, healing and cleansing, and allowing yourself to remain comfortably in whatever position you choose. Allow that healing shower to flow down over your upper and lower back. And as your torso relaxes, your internal organs comfortably do whatever they need to do to achieve and maintain your optimal level of health and well-being in body, mind, and spirit. As that healing shower continues down over your body, down over your hips and your thighs, over your knees, down your lower legs, through your ankles, into your feet. And finally, that relaxation flows over your toes as you allow yourself to relax twice as much, going at least twice as deep with each number as I count backwards. 5, drifting down to 4, floating down to 3, 2, 1, and 0 is deep sleep. And each and every time you hear me say the words deep sleep with your permission, and only with your permission, you will return to this depth or even deeper, quickly, soundly, deeply. And the physical body relaxes. And with that relaxation comes a wonderful sense of calm well-being of body and mind. Deeper, deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0 is deep sleep. And in this calm, comfortable state of mind and body, I'd like you to imagine yourself in some really beautiful place. It could be a place that you know, or a place completely of your own imagination, some place where you allow yourself to be present to the beauty, the magnificence, the abundance of creation. However you wish to imagine that beauty, however you wish to imagine that abundance, just allowing yourself to be in a place where you feel present to the abundance, knowing that it's there, knowing that source is unlimited and whatever you need is there, and allowing yourself to feel that with each breath that you take, with each breath you take, the universe supplies you with oxygen. You are supplied with what you need every single moment. Just taking a moment to recognize that, allowing yourself to look around and see beauty and magnificence and abundance, and at the same time, taking it down to the very immediate feeling of breathing in oxygen and just knowing that the universe has your back. Trusting that what you need is there and allowing yourself to receive what you need. There may be a lot of things right now that you feel you can't get, that you feel deprived of, things that you think you need, and allowing yourself to recognize that you are receiving what you need right now. Breath you take. And Source is unlimited and can deliver to you what you need. Allowing yourself to feel that everything you need is all around. And even if it doesn't show up right in this moment, just allowing yourself to relax into the knowledge that it's there, it's making its way to you. And allowing yourself to say yes to it. Allowing yourself to be open to the idea that anything you're not receiving in this moment right now isn't as necessary as you think it is. And that universe, God, Source, Creator is delivering to you what you need in this moment. And let down any resistance and receive it. Feel that you're receiving it in whatever way feels appropriate. Allow yourself to feel love and connection with others right now. Allowing yourself to see virtual hugs right now, and still your mind can process that and allow those good hormones to flow, allowing yourself to feel the oxytocin. Your mind can allow yourself to feel really good, really powerful right now. Allowing yourself to know that you are receiving what you need and relaxing into that. Feeling more confident, more positive, and allowing yourself to radiate that positive energy outwards to others. You might even imagine yourself glowing right now and shining that light on the people around you and all across the globe. Allowing yourself to be a light for the world right now, and allow that to feel really good. And feel that light shining back to you as well, and just soaking it in. Allowing yourself to feel stronger and healthier with each breath. As we go even deeper now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0 is deep sleep. In a moment, I'll count you back out from 0 up to 5. 5 will be wide awake, alert, focused, and energetic. Feeling much better than before, feeling stronger and healthier, feeling more hopeful, feeling love, and radiating that outwards. Tonight, when you choose to go to sleep, don't be surprised when you fall asleep quickly, soundly, deeply, and sleep very well through the night. During the night, you'll dream. The more you dream, the stronger you become. I'm going to ask your unconscious mind to allow at least one of your dreams to be a very healing dream. Continuing this healing process in body, mind, and spirit, so that in the morning, at the time you've chosen to wake up, you wake up easily, feeling refreshed, energetic, and ready to start the day, again, powerfully moving forward into that ever more joyful experience of an ever greater abundance of health, wealth, happiness, and love, which are your birthright and which benefit others. And now go back down to 0, which is always deep sleep, allowing your mind, body, and spirit to digest all these positive thoughts and images, taking them in at a very deep level, so that these positive changes occur easily, effortlessly, and naturally. Coming up to one, feeling physically relaxed. Two, feeling emotionally calm and confident. Three, health and well being, enthusiasm, love, joy, and gratitude flowing through every muscle, nerve, fiber, tissue, cell, and atom of your body. Four, becoming more and more alert and aware of your surroundings. And five is eyes open, wide awake. One, two, three, four, five, eyes open, wide awake. One, two, three, four, five, eyes open, wide, wide awake, and welcome back. All right, everyone. Um, Thank you so much for joining me for this. Uh, Thanks for giving me something to do while I'm on lockdown. and, really appreciate the opportunity to share some space with you, even if virtually. Um, really appreciate your comments. I appreciate you taking the time to practice self care because that not only is good for you, but it benefits the world. Keep making really good choices. Clear away the fears and the sense of deprivation and whatever else might be going on that would possibly cause you to make unfortunate choices. Yeah, clear that stuff out. Get as clear as possible. Practice good self care and be loving towards yourself and others. All right, and plenty of videos on YouTube. I'm here for you. When you're feeling stressed or whatever, um, yeah, I'm here for you. So thank you all. Love you guys, and have an awesome weekend. And again, keep making good choices, and we will get through this together. Thanks.